And the third and final thing that I want to discuss is the imbalanced media. How do we deal with this? In my opinion, what I think we need to do, and Allah knows best, is we need Muslims to join existing media. We need Muslims to become part of CNN. We need more Muslims to be employed by Fox News, by the Washington Post. So what we need to do is we need to have a grassroots effort to try and encourage our young Muslims, if not our adult Muslims, to join the media at large so that they can have an influence from the ground up. Start out in the mailroom. Work your way up. Just be a good Muslim. Represent Islam well. Teach the people there. Be a good example. And then work your way up the ladder. And then eventually, and you're seeing the effects now. Yes, this has been taking place. You're seeing Muslim journalists. You're seeing Muslim reporters. You're seeing Muslim anchors. You're seeing Muslim editors. But in my opinion, it's not nearly enough. We need so much more of it. This is essential because guess what? It's the editor or the programming director that makes that decision of what leads the broadcast. There was a person behind the scenes who said, okay, here's a story of this radical Muslim cleric spewing hatred. Here's a story of these Muslims, rallying for Bosnia. Which one am I going to lead the broadcast with? So therefore, we need Muslims to get involved in media. And so I challenge the parents. Encourage your kids to follow, not necessarily media, because maybe that's not their interest. What I'm saying is encourage your kids to follow their interests. And don't necessarily push them into certain fields because you think that's best for them. Medical field, engineering, legal, whatever. Let them pursue a passion of theirs. And if their passion is media, if their passion is dawah, if their passion is education, please, at least don't discourage them. Because we have an imbalance amongst ourselves, that we have too many Muslims going into fields that are not related to media, that are not related to education, and now we're seeing the effects. SubhanAllah, I can stand here all day and tell you story after story of hijabi Muslims being attacked. Why? Because people don't understand Islam. If they understood Islam in truth, those attacks would never happen, and Allah knows best. They're attacking our sisters because they don't understand Islam. Why don't they understand Islam? Because they're watching the media. They're watching the TV shows. They're reading stuff on the internet that is not true. And we need more Muslims, you guys, whoever's hearing this, to get people involved. Get our children involved in media. Get our children involved in education, in dawah, so that we can change the narrative. We need more Muslims and we need more support. If you don't have children, who are involved in media, who have an interest in media, or have an interest in education, support organizations that are doing this work. For 17 years, I spent my life educating about Islam, struggling financially, asking people for money, begging them. I don't do that anymore. I can't afford it. Because I have 4 kids to feed. So now I'm working a 9-to-5 job, and yes, I'm happy. But I would be so much happier if my time was spent doing this work full time of educating, not only non-Muslims, but Muslims, as much as I possibly can, whatever I can offer. This is my passion. My passion is education because that's the solution. We see so many problems in the Muslim world and so many problems with how non-Muslims view us. The solution is education. And so I challenge you, find an educational cause, support them. If you don't have money, support them with your efforts, volunteer, do something, but recognize the problem. Yes, we have extremists. Yes, we have a lot of anti-Islamic efforts out there. We have to combat that with education, with money, with effort. Please try your best to do that and recognize that we need more of an effort in this way. So I ask Allah to forgive us and to guide us and to help us and to make it easy for us and to protect our Muslim brothers and our sisters all over the world, to unite our hearts and to give us success both in this life and in the hereafter. And please Allah, forgive all of us for all of our transgressions, and shower your mercy and your blessings upon Prophet Muhammad, his companions, and his family until the day of judgment. Ameen. Iqamatus Salah.